Here we go. Another round one match for Arm the Rebels Cup. Number 5. This is, of course, the NA server. And I need to make it clear that it's just the NA server. We've got Diaz from South America, playing from South America. And we have CRR playing from Madrid. And I'm sure there will be some people curious. So we'll just pop it up for a moment. 112 ping for Diaz and 96 ping for CRR. Of course, not as good as the United States-based players, but not terrible. Kofyr will capitalize on the mistake. Diaz and CRR accidentally kind of pinch this ball back into the corner. Crossing Kofyr with an early game 1 lead. CRR a soft first touch, looked for the air dribble. He's got it over the top, but Diaz a bit too far back. Unable to follow that up. CRR low boost, unable to make the play, but he does force Frosty into a poor touch. The scoreline remains 1-0. Air dribble flip reset for Frosty. Able to get a dunk on this as well and keep the press alive. Kofyr back into the corner. CRR and Diaz have done well to keep it safely in these back corners. Now the boost for Frosty and Kofyr drops to a point where they decide they need to pull back into defense. Frosty to the midfield, Kofyr all the way back to the back corner. Diaz, a diving save on the goal line. But a clear to the center. It's not what you want. Goal number 2 for Frosty and Kofyr. Fake kickoff, free possession for Kofyr. Quickly dispossessed by CRR. Kofyr, a misplay there. And they, not only should they not have been conceding, but they probably should have been at least putting their opponents on the back foot and potentially scoring. Frosty had deleted CRR. Kofyr had full boost in the tank, a free touch, but a poor touch. Results in an easy goal for Diaz. Incredible control for CRR. Drops this out into the midfield. Diaz doesn't like the look, so he pulls it to the side. There it is. Diaz. Dangerous in the air. Gets it over the top of Frosty and bumps Kofyr out of the way. Solo play for Diaz. Ties it up. Kofyr up super early, had the read on what CRR was playing. planning to do. Diaz shot sent away. Frosty follows it up with a demo. It's beat to the next touch by Diaz on the respawn. We're inside the final minute. Kofyr bumped off the play. CRR chooses to go up high. Frosty able to cut things down here in the midfield. Oh my word, Diaz! Found CRR falling off the ceiling. Oh my gosh. Let me see more of that. Final 10 seconds. Kofyr, ceiling pinch. Finds Frosty in the midfield. Actually had a chance to score there. Diaz and CRR pushed a bit too high in the waning moments, but we stay locked and we go to OT. Frosty working solo here. He's earned himself a second chance. Diaz. That challenge lofts high. Kofyr. Shot off the crossbar. Now Diaz the other way. Kofyr with a fantastic challenge as he rotates back to defense. That goes central. Frosty, wide open look from the midfield. And they will take game one. More kickoff shenanigans from Frosty and Kofyr. Quick goal to start game two. Another demo and a bump. Frosty has an open look. And he'll carry it to the back of the net. Kofyr doing a lot of the heavy lifting there. And I have to say I'm surprised because the effective and winning strategy thus far has been implementing some different kickoff set pieces as well as physical aggression, bumping and demoing. But it's coming from Kofyr and Frosty. Whereas before the series started, if you had told me that's what the winning team would be doing, I probably would have guessed that that would be CRR and Diaz. CRR does land a demo here. A shot towards the target. Blocked by Frosty. Look at that. What a pass. Kofyr finds Frosty on the backboard, and they get a big clear to alleviate some pressure. Kofyr and Frosty do a great job of surviving in defense. That's an early dive from Kofyr. Frosty picks up the pieces in defense. 0 boost. Pair of difficult saves will retain their 1-goal lead. Kofyr, another mistake. CRR Sends a weak shot towards the target, and Frosty will collect. He's got lots of space here. Early reset. Sends it past the first challenge. Finds Kofyr, who tucks it to the far post. Frosty and Kofyr. 2-goal lead. His attempt once again stopped at the goal line. Ooh! Kofyr, 0 boost in the tank. Still able to make the read. Frosty with an outplay. He may have a chance here. Looks for the back post, but CRR sends it to the corner. Oh my goodness. Frosty's shot found its way halfway into the net, but eventually it's sent away. And now it's another open look. Diaz, will he respond in time? Yes. He's got no boost here. On this left wall, he decides to leave it for CRR. Another goal line save. Diaz takes control. Looks to send it back across. Kofyr boosts it up on the backboard, has control. Diaz finds CRR with the outlet pass. Flip reset. Easily blocked by Frosty and Kofyr. Now they head the other direction. Just clear it away. And you see them back off. They realize, hey, we're in the final 30 seconds even. And we've got a lead. They make it a 4th goal. Diaz and CRR positioning aggressively. Hoping for the best. But it's not going to work out. And game 2 goes to Frosty and Kofyr. They move forward to match point. Okay. A little messy start there, but we're all good. We had some disconnections. Players kicked from the lobby. But we're all good. CRR will open the scoring in game 3. And CRR gets a 2nd goal. 2 quick ones for Diaz and CRR. But an immediate response from Frosty and Kofyr. I mean, this is just... this is a very frequent scoring. We're not even 20 seconds in. 3 goals on the board. Will we see another? Frosty able to get that midfield boost, but a nice pass across from Diaz. And things finally slow down for a moment. Frosty on 0. CRR does pop high, but Diaz unable to get there in time. A little back and forth here has slowed down the scoring. That's a great fake. Frosty now with a free ball. Kofyr lead blocking. The flick is on target, and we're tied up at 4:01. And this has been a very, very effective strategy between Frosty and Kofyr. Kofyr unable to get around that. Just couldn't stretch to it. Had no boost in the tank. Absolute zero. But a good recovery will help him support Frosty in defense. Kofyr up quickly to the backboard. CRR position to sweep it away. Diaz wisely plays it slow, looks for the pass across as CRR spawns in. Big challenge win for Kofyr. 1v2 situation. But a quick turnaround gives Diaz and CRR their third goal. 1-2 pass. Diaz on an open net. Ambitious dive from Kofyr. Long recovery. Frosty's done well to confirm this back corner boost. In fact, he's held on to possession as well, generating a chance down the other end. CRR avoids the physical aggression from Kofyr. And now we head the other direction. Diaz. Shot is in. Hold on. Where is Kofyr? Oh, he had pushed up, anticipating a better play potentially from his teammate. 4-2 now for Diaz and CRR. Frosty now with a fast break the other direction. Open net. Quality clear from Kofyr on the backboard. No boost in the tank for CRR on the retreat. The deficit has been cut to 1. 90 seconds on the clock. Kofyr steals his back corner boost, so CRR will probably peel out to midfield. He's chosen to stay on small pads. Kofyr just continuing to run disruption. Kofyr with some space, a soft first touch. Oh, and he's cut it right past the challenge. Diaz thought he had it covered, but Kofyr finds the back post. This time it's Frosty and Kofyr overextending Diaz. Easy tap in for a fifth. We got 46 seconds to play. Woo! Frosty's in trouble here. Kofyr will help out. This actually provides Frosty an opportunity. Flip reset across. Oh, Kofyr had pre-jumped. If he stayed grounded, he may have been able to put together a threatening opportunity there. 10 seconds left. Frosty Big clear. CRR has plenty of boost in the tank. He's just going to keep it close. Once this hits the ground, excuse me, that will be it. Diaz and CRR take their first game in the series. And we head to game 4. An aggressive kickoff from Diaz and CRR, but it does not go in their favor. Frosty pokes in the first goal of game 4. Now we see them follow this up with a fake kickoff. Go for a free possession. Frosty has found the demo. The drop down pass is good, but CRR with an incredible stand on defense. Poor dive as a last man. Diaz leaves the net wide open. Kofyr and Frosty a 2-goal lead. 35 seconds into game 4. We have seen plenty of scoring from both sides throughout this series. Oh, Frosty, a pair of fantastic saves. Kofyr faked by Diaz. He follows it up with a loft infield. CRR up quick. Slams it home. Diaz wins the race to the boost. Frosty, full tank, called into action. Another big boost grab for Frosty allows him to air dribble this out into the midfield. CRR and Diaz both full. Frosty's done a good job of protecting his back boost. Trying to ensure that they don't both get pinned in defense with low boost. Diaz, quick collection, quick goal. Kofyr's recovery was lacking. Got caught, stuck up there near the ceiling. And with 3:02 to play, Diaz and CRR have tied it up once again. They're starting to sniff out these kickoff set pieces from Frosty and Kofyr. They're not gaining the advantage that they once were. However, a smart pass from Kofyr will find Frosty as he's storming up the field. And really just a powerful shot. It's not even really all that well placed. CRR was certainly not expecting a shot like that. Good setup from Kofyr, air dribble, flip reset to the other side. Frosty able to follow it up. And they've got a fourth. Diaz had the save, but CRR had also jumped. Still some time left. Proactive defense from Kofyr, getting up early to shut off the lane towards the target. Diaz looking for the air dribble bump, and he nails it. He knew that he had to make something of this play. 1v1 situation with Frosty on low boost. Diaz made it happen. Woo! Frosty putting together a threatening ground double. It is poked away by CRR and Diaz in defense. CRR picks up the loose possession. One thing I'm seeing Kofyr and Frosty do so well is support one another in their rotations back. A lot of early cuts into the play, despite being on low boost. Try to make the final man back, try to make their job a bit easier. Frosty expecting that first shot on target, but CRR actually hits the crossbar, which works out in his favor. Diaz will have the next possession. Kofyr up super early. Left Frosty alone at the back. A proactive play again in defense from Frosty. Will slow things down here in the midfield. Kofyr now full tank of boost and control down this right side. Nice outplay from Kofyr. Frosty looks to push it central, back behind Diaz, but cannot do so. Oh no, some miscue. Miscue between Frosty and Kofyr. It won't hurt him. Or will it? 0 seconds. CRR throws it central. Wait a second. Kofyr will have the final opportunity. Lets it fall to the ground as he's on 0 boost. Game 4 overtime. Standard kickoff from both teams here. Diaz. Flick is knocked away. There it is again. You see that support from Kofyr on his rotation back. Diaz. Tight angle double. Read well by Frosty. Kofyr leading the way. Frosty air dribble up high. He's going to let it go low. Frosty seals up the series. They had so much success with this exact style. The physical aggression proved to be too much for Diaz and CRR. Frosty and Kofyr move forward to round 2.